Blessings, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I am here with a beautiful crystalline being, Tibetan quartz crystal. And this crystal recently shared a crystal blessing. It showed us 3 beautiful rainbows in the process. And I don't know if you're going to see them in this light. Might not. I'm outside again recording these in outdoors and in the midst of the squirrels and the birds and all the other potential interruptions that happen when I'm recording the crystal blessings. And this is how I was guided to do them. I was guided to do them unscripted and unedited, and sometimes that means it's not always beautiful. It's not. There's no lovely soft music in the background, and I haven't edited out the parts that I stumbled across. And if you've been following my crystal blessings, you'll know that there have been several times where I've fumbled my words and had some awkward pauses and interruptions by the mailman or the plane flying overhead or a car passing by. And I think that's part of the magic, because the reason that the crystal blessings are recorded for you, the reasons that we are doing it, well, one of the reasons, I mean, there's many. Anytime you connect with a crystal, there's magic. But one of the reasons is that we want you to see that it only takes a couple of minutes, a few minutes of connecting with a crystal. And when you do that on a regular basis, I guess you could say you build your listening muscles, your listening skills. And you also, in connecting to that, because when you connect with a crystal blessing, you need to be in complete presence. You need to be aware and really deeply listening. That's what it is, really. You need to be deeply listening. And when you're deeply listening, you are so present in yourself. So the bonus is that you, while connecting to the crystal, you're connecting deeply to yourself. And you'll see lots of magic happens when you do that. So that's what I wanted you to know about the crystal blessings, that all it takes is a moment of meditation with the crystal ones to really receive a gift from them and give yourself a gift. And also to let you know about the magic of the crystals. And I'll give you an example. This one was singing to me weeks ago, maybe even months ago. And I carried it upstairs and I thought, okay, there's going to be a crystal blessing or a message or something coming from this beautiful one very soon. But then weeks went by and nothing. And then suddenly, a couple of days ago, this crystal started singing. And it showed me something that if I had listen to it on a different day, I wouldn't have received the same message, because I also wouldn't have seen the same things from it. The lighting had to be just right, the time of day had to be just right, and maybe there had to be enough sunshine. Just everything had to be perfectly aligned in order for that blessing to be fully received. At least the song that this crystal wanted to share in the moment. I mean, there's going to be more. There's always more. So every time you connect to the crystal, there's going to be something else. And as a perfect example, this crystal is sharing out today's crystal moon message, which I wasn't expecting either. It just, this morning when I woke up, this crystal was singing again, and I had thought it was going to be a completely other crystal, which I can't wait to show you. That's coming soon, but yeah, this crystal was singing again today, and it had a really amazing message. And it was different than the one it shared the other day when I was listening to, when we were sharing out the crystal blessing, but it was also connected. There's always so much magic around the crystalline beings, and if you're not yet part of our community, you are invited to join us, and you will receive every new moon and every full moon a message from the crystalline ones, and other special things that happen along the way. And on Sundays we send out something special that I call a Sunday sparkle, a little something to put a little sparkle into your day from the crystals. Sometimes it's a card reading, sometimes it's a message, sometimes it's just a little story about the magic that has been happening with the crystal. So I cannot wait for you to hear the message that this crystal has shared, and I hope that you will go and check out the gift that this crystal sent out through its crystal blessing, and you can find that on the Crystal Blessings group, and you can sign up to that through the Song of Stones Facebook page. And it's also shared on YouTube and Instagram if you're not a Facebook person. So that's the story and the magic of the crystal blessings and the crystal moon messages. And I hope to see you in cyberspace with the crystals. Feel free to bring yours too.